Hey guys, Demolition134 here, and today we are taking a look at the Transformers Dark of the Moon Human Alliance Leadfoot with Steeljaw and Sergeant Detour, I think his name is. I could be wrong. I honestly don't really care, to be honest. But anyway, here is the set. Really cool Human Alliance set. I absolutely love this figure. I'm going to focus on Steeljaw and this fella here just for a sec, and we'll get onto Leadfoot in a bit. But here is Steeljaw, and he does come with a little gun, and it's not supposed to be in his mouth, but it looks cool. But here he is. He's just a little lovable little robot dog. He's actually kind of cool, actually. He does come with a chain that you can sort of stick in his neck there, and yeah, in robot mode, Leadfoot can take him for a walk. It's pretty cool. I do like him. I wish they actually found a way to make him, sort of transform into part of the vehicle. I think that was planned, but they didn't actually manage to find a way to get it to, execute well. But never mind. But here he is. He hasn't got that many paint apps on him. He's just basically solid grey plastic with a few black paint apps on the nose and some blue eyes. He also has a sort of metallic little tongue there, which is removable. I think you could probably get that out, but I don't know if you get it back on though. But there we go. But yeah, he is pretty cool. Now, he does have sort of a little transformation. I mean, you sort of rotate his head around and, I don't know, flip his legs back. It's kind of weird. I don't like it. And yeah, he turns into that. And you can shove a missile in him down his neck. And he can turn into a little gun. And Leadfoot can actually hold him in robot mode. But he looks really dumb, and I don't like the way that looks. But there's Steeljaw. As for Sergeant Detour, he is, as you can see, in racing gear. He looks pretty cool. He's got the Target logo on him. He's got the sort of silver paint apps on here, on the visor. He's not bad. I'm not a huge fan of these little Human Alliance figures, but there we go. Now on to the main event, Leadfoot. Leadfoot is a great figure, even if his transformation is insanely complicated. We have some great paint apps. We have the Target logo on the front. We have the Chevy symbol. It says Impala. Nice silver paint on there. And we also have some black around the skirting boards. Whatever I don't even know what they're called. Are they called skirting boards? I don't even know. I don't know anything about cars, really. He has a number 42. Nice Autobot symbol. He has the Sprint logo. It says Tums on there. Cottonelle, whatever the hell that is. Another Target logo. It says Energizer for the battery sort of thing. Nice Chevy symbol. Number 42, and about it. It is fairly detailed. He has some fairly cool molded detail around him. He's got the sort of mesh on the windows, which I think is pretty cool. You can't really see any robot junk either. It's really nice and solid vehicle mode. Very cool. Okay, now the transformation for Leadfoot is an absolute beast. I hate transforming this thing. I'm not going to transform it back into vehicle mode because it'll just take us ages and I always get frustrated with it, so I'm just going to go to robot mode. If you want to find a good video of how to transform this guy back into vehicle mode, check out Optibotimus' review. He does vehicle to robot and robot to vehicle. So yeah, let's get this guy transformed. We'll see how long this takes. Anyway, first we're going to do, open up the doors and we can push the little mesh thing down like that. Do the same on the other side. Push the little mesh thing down. I'm going to take the doors and sort of fold them down like that. Now, there is no set way to transform this guy. The instructions are absolute garbage, and it's really frustrating. Anyway, I'm going to unpeg the sort of arms from here like that. I'm going to try and unpeg the legs, or what will be the legs, from back here. Split this, rotate it upward like that, just get that out of the way, rotate out the legs, sort of try and get them out. This transformation is really messy and it does get pretty frustrating. Anyway, fold out the feet like that, take this piece and this will sort of wrap around the leg and sort of peg in. So again, decide, just wrap it around, peg it in. And there are his legs, for the most part. Now what we have to do is, this is where it gets really messy and annoying. Try and get the arms out, get these out of the way. You have to rotate the waist bit around, like that. Fold up the seats, like so. And yeah, I just hate transforming this thing. I mean, the robot mode looks cool once you're done, but transforming this thing is a pain in the arse. Yeah, everything's just in the way. Lift these up, get this out of the way, and fold the wheels forward. Now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate out the arms. And now it gets even messier. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with those. And I'm not even sure if you can see it properly. Yeah, you'll have to bear with me. I haven't done a review in like a month, and I'm kind of rusty again. Anyway, get these doors out of the way. Now, what the hell's going on here? I've obviously done something wrong. Yeah, I like to get these out of the way, get them out, and fold all that forward, actually. Ah, God, it's such a pain in the arse. Absolute pain in the arse. We're going to fold that forward, and his head should flip up. You can sort of grab it and bring it up. And now this, what the hell's going on with this? Just try and get it up, get it out of the way, like that. Get the doors up, and then we can take this piece, sort of slot it in up there, and then you can sort of, I don't know, it sort of pegs in. Not very well though. Yeah, like angle the arms forward, angle the doors forward, fold this little crotch piece down, and we are nearly done. I mean, I'm sorry about this transformation. It's not one of my best. It's just really messy and frustrating, and I just want to try and get it over and done with. Yeah, and there are his arms, and we are pretty much almost done. Just a few more things that I need to do. You can really, with these pieces at the top, you can do what you want with them. I sort of like to have them up. I think they look a little bit cooler like that. I like to have these pieces out. I don't know, I think they look a lot cooler like that. But yeah, there is Leadfoot, more or less, in his robot mode. But after all that fuss, you are left with a pretty sound looking robot. I really do like the look of this guy. He's got a lot of character in him, you know, because he's got the fat belly and whatever. I just think he does look really nice, and the transformation, though hard, is definitely worth it. Both modes, his vehicle mode and his robot mode, look pretty solid. I do like him. He holds together fairly well. That's just how I've transformed it, and I like him. He's definitely not a bad figure. It's just, again, the transformation is very hard. And I mean, Transformers are supposed to be aimed at, you know, younger children, and, you know, a child could never transform this guy. I mean, it took me quite a while to do it. So, you know, if you're a parent out there looking to buy your child this, be prepared for frustration. But yeah, there's Leadfoot. Very nice robot mode. He's got kind of weird arms, really. They do rotate up and down. They can bend in and out. They've also got another hinge joint up here, but mine's really stiff on that. Can rotate here, bend at the elbow, and the hands do move. So that's pretty cool. He's got fairly decent arms. Articulation. His head can actually rotate left and right, and what's cool is he's actually got a little bit of a gimmick. There's a little lever back here, and you press that and you can take his sunglasses off, and I really like that. You can put them back on again. I think that is really cool. I'm gonna have him, you know, mainly with the sunglasses down. He just looks cooler like that, because he's got really odd eyes without the sunglasses. But yeah, keep the sunglasses on. Now for articulation in the legs, can bend here actually. He's got a bit of a swivel, so yeah, can bend here, bend there. Got a joint here, another joint here, and his feet do sort of pivot, but you know, you can't really get him into that many poses because this guy is really back heavy. I mean, really back heavy, and that's not pegged in properly. Ah, god damn it. But yeah, he is really back heavy, so you're gonna have a few problems there. Now, as for Steeljaw, when Leadfoot is in robot mode, you can attach the chain to his neck, like that, and you can attach the chain to Leadfoot's hand, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, you can take Steeljaw, sorry, for a walk, and I think that's really cool. I don't know why, but every time I have him on display, he's always like this, because it's a Transformer taking another Transformer for a walk. What's not cool about that? Now, Steeljaw also has a few different modes, but I'm not going to go into them. Basically, that gun mode that I showed you earlier can attach to these little mech tech ports and look ridiculous, so it's not even worth showing, to be honest. We can also take Broseph here I've forgotten his name already. I don't really care about it, to be honest. But I think you can do something with these, and you can sort of sit Broseph here, and I don't know, attach him so he can man the nipple cannons. Yeah, okay. Don't really see why Leadfoot would need a human to fire his own guns, but there you go. Just for a quick comparison, here is Leadfoot next to his Wrecker Bros. So you can see he does scale fairly well. I mean, it's not too out of scale. I just wish we'd gotten the Deluxe Leadfoot released. Unfortunately, it was cancelled. But I think the Human Alliance is a fairly decent stand-in. I mean, it looks fine on your shelf. I mean, it's just in vehicle mode they are kind of messed up in size-wise. But yeah, I mean, he looks fine with them. I mean, it's just nice to have all the wreckers that aren't Legends class, to be honest. Now, since I am not doing the reverse transformation because it is an absolute ball ache, I'm just going to give you a quick 360 of Leadfoot just before we end the review. So, there he is. Let's just rotate him around. He's kind of hollow through the back. Kind of unfortunate. He's got a massive backpack, but, you know, what are you going to do? He looks fine from the front. But yeah, Leadfoot is a fairly sound figure, and I do highly recommend him. He's a lot of fun to mess around with when he's in robot mode. The vehicle mode is pretty fun as well. It's just the transformation is an absolute ball ache, and it is horrible to transform this guy. So again, parents, if you're thinking of buying this for a child, don't. He's never going to be able to transform it. He or she is never going to be able to transform it. Yeah, so if you want one of these, check out Amazon. They've got them on Amazon for about 20 quid at the moment. That's where I picked up mine. 20 quid, and I think it was like £3 postage or something like that. So definitely a bargain, and probably one you want to check out. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Now also, just really quickly before I leave, I'm sorry I haven't done a video in about 2 weeks. I just basically have nothing to review. In fact, this is the last Transformer that I have to review. Everything else in my collection has been reviewed, and I'm out of stuff to do. And Transformers are getting expensive as of late, so yeah, I think this might be one of the last reviews I do until Christmas. But I thank you guys for sticking with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.